Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's Tyler, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, so in this video we're going to be talking about the brand new Declasse Vamos. They finally dropped the Vamos, one of my favorite muscle car kind of adaptions in this game. It's based off of the Chevrolet Nova. And man, it's such a beautiful car. It's so cool, man. It really is. There are a few things that are a bit troubling with this vehicle, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video. All right, guys, I apologize for my mic. This isn't my normal one. I'm traveling. I'm in Atlanta hanging out with Miss Tylerius for Valentine's Day. So yeah, if it sounds a little raspy or whatever, it's just, I apologize. You know how it is though. Anyways, all right, let's get into it, man. The customization is actually really cool with this car. I mean, classic muscle. I think that Rockstar is basing this vehicle off of the movie the Death Race, I believe is what it's called. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too familiar with that. I've never seen it or whatever. But apparently, it's like a stunt type kind of. I don't know. I have no idea what the movie's about. So, but I think that that's what they're kind of going with this. For me, it's just a Chevy Nova. I mean, one of the quintessential iconic muscle cars of the late '60s, early '70s. So really cool with that. And like I said, it's got a lot of cool customization. It adds a really cool feature with the wheelie bar and the parachute. I tested it, and of course, I don't think there's a way to pop the parachute. I didn't really spend too much time on it, but if anybody knows, I mean, definitely let us know in the comments down below. The wheelie bar really doesn't do anything for it, so whatever, just cosmetics. I wish they would put that in there. That'd be nice, because I don't always want to pop a wheelie when I'm trying to launch. You know what I mean, for a drag race, but. Really cool exhaust options as well. This was supposed to be a arena war vehicle. Apparently, this vehicle was designed to ram other cars, and if it rammed another car at a particular speed, the car that it was basically crashing into would just explode. But I guess they thought that would be too OP. It'd probably translate and roll over to free mode, and I could just see sweaty tryhard just ramming people all day long with these with the car and blowing people up. So I could imagine your slow post op getting rammed by Vamos and blown up. So anyways, a lot of cool options with the grills. I especially like the exposed twin turbo. Now I get it, it's a muscle car. That's just really cool though. I've never seen that on any other vehicle, the exposed twin turbo. I opted to go with the billet grill. I wanted to keep my car as minimal and as classic muscle as I possibly could. So that's the reason why I just kind of just kept it, no lips or anything like that. I had to have the cowl hood. It's got some really cool features with the cowl hoods as well. It's got 11 different hoods, so that's really, really nice. I like that. And you can have the cowl hood with the low level intakes, which just looks so clean. I mean, it's quality. It really is. This is just a great, oh God, I mean, for the price, dude, absolutely. This is a great car to add to your collection. I haven't done performance reviews on this vehicle yet. I haven't made that video. I haven't ran it on the track and across the test track that I use and the circuit. But from what I've just kind of messed around with, it actually is. It seems like it's pretty quick in a straight line. I mean, we won't know until we get the actual results back. But it's definitely it's a fun car to drive around. One of the issues that we have is that this vehicle yet again is affected by the handling flags. We'll talk more about that in just a minute though. But here we got some of the liveries right here. Beautiful looking car. I mean, the liveries are really, really nice with it. You got this Rose Raceway Queen, the Rose Vengeance livery. That's pretty cool. I changed the color up here in just a minute so you can kind of get a better idea of what the liveries look like. I love the Sure It's Safe. I guess that's a play on the movie. I don't know, once again, but that's kind of specific. So I like that. It's the skull and crossbones, the poison, you know what I mean? I like that. Very nice. Just the classic white stripes and black stripes look really, really good. They did a good job with that. It doesn't blur out too bad. So here, right, this is where I'm changing the actual color so you can kind of get a better idea of what the liveries look like. But yeah, it's just man, it's so nice to drive these muscle cars. I'm so glad that GTA does this, Rockstar does this, to add these vehicles in. Even though, I mean, this is pretty much as close. Some of the cars are like a hybrid of like 3 cars put together that resemble one or another, but this one is identical to a Nova. So I'm really happy they did that, down to like the wheel wells and everything. I mean, this looks really, really nice. Kind of fell into that yellow right there. It's not with the black stripes. That looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That is a decent looking vehicle right there. With that two-tone, the pearlescent on top of it. I mean, so many options. It's got the vinyl roof. I mean, come on, that is so authentic right there. I love that. Really cool touch. Once again, I wanted to keep it off there. I wanted to match up with the stripes. Got some nice spoilers on here. You have what is it? 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spoilers. I apologize, including the stock none option. You have 9. You got the drag wings. You got the ducktails. You got the NASCAR type kind of stock car spoiler on there, which is really nice. You got a drift wing if you want to get ricey with it, but I don't know. But yeah, of course you got the suspension. It already looks really good lowered or stock, but when you lower it, oh my god, it tucks the wheels even deeper into the well, and it looks really, really clean. Love that, man. Tires, of course, with these vehicles, with me personally, I could spend hours inside of a custom, you know what I mean, of a LS Customs or a Benny's, whatever, you know what I mean, for a long time. But I wanted to stick traditional, go with the muscle tires, or the muscle style tires on here. But whatever you want to go with, I mean, you can kind of make it look more like a Cholo mobile, which it does look good with the lowrider tires. The high end looks really good too because of the low profile. It gets tucked underneath the wheel well. It looks really cool, really classic with that. I kind of was messing around. I haven't put chrome wheels on a vehicle in a long time, and I was like, you know what? I bet this will look good with some chrome. So in just a minute here, you'll see that I'll go through the whole chrome options, and I'll put those on there. It looks really, really nice with the chrome. Not gonna lie. Painting it out. If you go with the paint, I mean, black or alloy is probably gonna be your best bet, just to make it look authentic and a little bit more, I don't know, masculine. Painting a muscle car, a yellow paint with yellow rims, it doesn't look right to me. And I don't know. But here we got the chrome right here. And the chrome just looks clean. It looks really, really good. I went with the drag SPLs. I felt those look really cool with this car. It's just such a nice vehicle to modify and customize. I mean, the options are limitless. It really is. Of course, you have to add the drag radial, custom tires. Black out the windows. And yeah, I mean, that was pretty much. I kind of started messing around with the paint a little bit. Once again, the paint features and options on here are just so nice. You go with the secondary, and it's the piping, right? It's the bumper, it's the piping around the windows, and I had to chrome that out because it looks so good with the wheels. The chrome did. So of course I had to chrome out the piping, the around the windshield and the windows, and then of course the bumper and the front and rear bumpers on there. It just looks so good, man. The matte, dude, the matte paint is designed for this car. Of course, go with whatever kind of color or paint style you want, but just please know this: the matte looks so nice on this vehicle. I'm not sure what it is, just the lines, the contour. It just looks so clean. That's the dark red right there. I mean, between the dark red and the gold, and then the light gray, those are my three that were just, I wasn't sure which one to go with. So I think the dark red would be less used. And you know me, I'm a non-conformist. I want to try and go with something different. But the metallic paints, I'm kind of zipping through these real quick. They look so good too. I mean, the paint just drips off. Looks so clean. That ice white. And then I went with the gold. The gold. Sometimes the gold doesn't look good on cars, but the gold with the black stripes looked incredible on this. You can't go wrong with either one of them. So, but I wanted to go with the dark red. I just felt like that was a different kind of color. Still looked aggressive. It's Valentine's Day as well, so I had kind of like a Valentine's Day feel. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I ended up settling with the dark red. I just felt that looked really clean on there. But yeah, now we're about to look at a few things in regard. I was driving the vehicle around, and the handling flags on this thing are just, they're terrible, man. Every time you hit a curb and you're in a turn, it wants to flip the car. And if you're going in a straight line, every bump you hit is just one of those things, man. It really does ruin the car. It's such, well, it doesn't ruin it, but it just makes it, look at that. It just makes it really frustrating to drive around and have a fun time with the car. I'm not sure. It's almost like they meant to make it easy to get up on two wheels. It feels like it's really easy to do that. Maybe that's because of the movie they're basing this off of. They want you to be able to put it up on two wheels to get that cool cinematic feel to it. I don't know, but just a daily driver, I mean, look at that. It's just ridiculous. But it almost feels like it was designed to do that. You know what I mean? So a little bit of an issue with that. But once again, I do recommend the car. It's not that expensive. It's really fun just to kind of mess around and play with. It's like, 500 plus thousand. It's under 600 grand. So, I mean, definitely check it out. You guys know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the Ills and Reels content in the game. Follow me on Twitter at TylariusYT. Check out my Instagram, Tylarius_YT. And of course, check out my merch, redbubble.com and spreadshirt.com. Search Tylarius. All right, guys, smash that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Stay dangerous. See you in the next one. Peace out. Yeah.